So in the super specialized hospital, when you're working for a specific department, you have no idea what is going on in other departments. This is your first class, you might feel like, okay, this is the toughest thing I have ever experienced. But this is the toughest thing in OAT. Rest of the things are very easy. Remove the obvious wrong answers. Now think for the next two. Now the next passage. What point does the writer make about super specialization? Again the gist. Again back to our toughest things. Super specialization, that thing will have, this passage will have something about super specialization. So, for example, so clinicians have little opportunity to develop certain valuable skills. So in the super specialized hospital, when you're working for a specific department, you have no idea what is going on in other departments. Is this a problem? One, little opportunity for them. Second, GP are having to deal with an increasing workload. The GPs will get more and more patients now. That is one problem that might happen. Number three, specialists may be unaware of work carried out of other branches of medicine. Very common thing in the super specialized hospitals. Number four, some specialists attract clinicians with less interest in direct contact with the patient. Someone like, I don't like to deal with the patients. So they will do it, okay. Maybe they will go to some departments like the geriatrics where the patient number is less. But in UK, no. You have a whole topic of geriatrics, isn't it, Apu? For in UK. Clinicians have little opportunity to develop certain valuable skills. Okay, fine. They have mentioned it here. GP are having to deal with increase. So far greater volume of clinical interactions. They have mentioned. A specialist may be unaware of work carried out. Anything mentioned like that? Some specialists attract clinicians with less interaction. Anything mentioned? C and D we can remove. So writer make about super specialization. I told you in the beginning, summary. You have to understand what we are going to do in this question. We have to summarize things. Which one will have everything? See, the very human skills dealing with uncertainty, discussing patient blah 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 are vital to maintaining high quality care in GP. Everywhere, narrow clinical areas, everything is about they have little opportunity to develop valuable skills. Everywhere it is highlighted. So what is the summary? You have to understand what the question is asking. They are asking for the summary. That's what I was talking about. Remove the obvious wrong answers. Now think for the next two. Is it asking for a particular information or is it asking for the gist, the summary? You have to divide that in the exam. Throughout your preparation for the reading part C, you will face this. Prepare for that, Apu. Okay? I guess I have left with few. Okay. Now, in the sixth paragraph, the writers say something, medical school should do something. Ensure that academic standards remain a priority. Okay, academic standards for him. They encourage graduates to become GP. From the previous passage, I would feel like this is the answer, even going for the passage. Because they are talking about GP, we need to put something GP. Teach students how to build relationship with patients. Another thing, last questions. Favor applicants who possess good interpersonal skills. Can be, because they are talking about IPS, they are talking about building relationship, they are talking about GP. So, ensure the academic standards. This is probably the wrong answer, even going for the passage. Okay. So that I do not waste your time. Perhaps the best way to attract doctors to this discipline, therefore, to encourage the selection of future clinicians who are likely to have these traits in the first place. What are the traits? IPS, traits, behaviors. Okay. This is the line. Although Boston University admission system may not be perfect, this innovation shows that with more time and thought, medical school recruitment can be improved and made more holistic. It seems obvious that medical school admission system should be guided by workforce requirement. Natural intellectual achievements will always be important.